you?
This is Showtime from
Firefly?
No,
I see Firefly. Firefly.
My brother. All right. Yes, sir.
What's up, boss? How you doing? Your hair ain't getting no longer, is it?
Shawn, great job.
Thank you, sir.
What you gotta do? Yeah, go.
Butterfly Bra event, man. How'd you see the main event, Chantel Navarro?
Man, I like Chantel Navarro. I think obviously a lot of upside, the experience, the pedigree, the list goes on. You know, I want to see her get stronger. I think that's something that women don't focus on in boxing. It's not always just about the skill. You were born with that. That was given to you. She works on her strength. She's going to be in some real trouble. She's only 21. By the time she's 23, 24, she's going to be a force.
Shawn, how do you do it? If you're not working for DAZN, you're working for Fightbook, you're working for Showtime, you're working for people, you're working for everybody. How do you do it, man? How do you stay busy like
Trying
that?
to get a little bit more going on with His Excellency, you know what I mean? Really hoping they pull me in on this Netflix card.
It's Canelo, Crawford card,
Crawford
biggest
and
card
Canelo.
of the year.
You know, funny, man, I'm known for calling the Crawford and Madrimal fight opposite of everybody else that I was with.
Yeah.
And you know, while I called it opposite, I felt like I called it right. And I feel like, you know, that's kind of validates me to be able to call this fight, you know. So I'm hoping something comes through. If not, I'll always be around.
Just based off your Hall of Fame resume, I'm sure he'll reach out to you, man. But I gotta ask you, you paid Terence Crawford a visit. You saw him with the added side. You saw him in the gym without giving away too much. Can you give me a little bit of insight on what you saw and what you like?
You know, my thing when I watch fighters, I want to see what you're thinking. You know, I have the ability to actually look into your mind and see, you know, how that thing is turning, you know. He sparred the day that I went over there and saw him, and when he got out of the ring and we stood there and talked a while, he confirmed everything that I thought I was seeing, you know. So he's verging that peaking process. He's getting stronger, still loving it, which is, you know, to me that's the biggest part of it. When you have a level of passion for something that passion is commanded of you, you know, he's got all that. Went to his house afterwards, and you know, just to see his family, friends, you know, the whole team, everybody staying in the same house, eating the same food. He's comfortable. But for someone who's been uncomfortable for a long time, he knows how to balance it. You know what I mean? And so I like everything that I saw from Crawford's camp. I didn't really make a move to get into Canelo's camp. Not sure if I would be invited in. Would love that opportunity. So maybe in this week we'll entertain that. I got a free weekend coming.
I don't know if you can share this part, but what size was the guy he was sparring? What weight was he at?
Big guys.
Yeah.
Big guys. Guys that were you know, right around the 6 foot mark. Guys that were right around that 200-pound mark. Nothing new for Terence Crawford. I want to remind people of that. Like, getting in the ring with Canelo Alvarez, Terence is not going to see anything that he hasn't seen before. No, he hasn't seen this beast on fight night, but he's seen versions of this beast for a very, very, very long time. Another thing to note is people have said that he's a blown-up 147-pound fighter. If you remember, he said it was hard for him to make 147 when he fought Errol Spence Jr. I was like, yo, how is that possible? I didn't realize, like, he was really doing everything that's needed to gain the weight properly. Most fighters don't know how to gain weight and fit into a weight class properly. He's done that. So it's going to be a great fight.
Having a nutrition and just a guru chemist like Victor Conte on his side, of course, helps do that, man.
Yeah.
He's catching a little bit of flack because of Victor Conte's past history. What do you make of that? Any thoughts on that, man? It's just overall heading into this fight. What does that really mean to you?
I was a snack fighter before Terence Crawford was a snack fighter. My dad does his due diligence all the time. We talked with multiple sources, made sure that everything was right, the way it needed to be. Victor Conte has always been A1 with me, A1 with us. Terence eventually became a snack athlete. He and I spoke maybe 2 months ago, before all this stuff started happening. 2 or 3 months ago we spoke. I said, yo, what supplements you take? He said, I only take this, I only take that. Victor's regiment calls for about 6 different supplements, 6 different bottles of supplements. He only took 2. I laughed at him because they were the only 2 that I took. We took what we felt we needed.
Based off your advice or based off his own?
That's what I'm talking about. Like based off of what he felt he needed, he was doing it, and it was right in line with what I felt I needed. You know what I mean? So I know he's a clean athlete, just like everybody else. You know, but just like, you know, when we got with Victor Conti and Snack, we knew this was the kind of stuff we might face. We never did, and it's coming up now. You know, it's a part of the game. Terence ain't worried about it.
Yeah, for sure. Last thing, Canelo called him out on the resume, man. You're a future Hall of Famer. You are on Crawford's resume. Just, do you want to defend that part for Crawford?
Damn, you don't say it like that.
I don't mean it like that, but I mean, he faced you. He had a great performance over you. You're a future Hall of Famer.
The kid's resume is what it is. Fighters ain't talking about this, but we're not told. We don't tell them who we want to fight. When he was trying to tell them who he wanted to fight, they couldn't get those fights for him. It's not his fault. He fought everybody he needed to fight. He got where he is now on his own merit. And everybody that he took out in fantastic form in ways that nobody else did, you know? So don't worry about the resume. He'll be all right.
Yeah, cool. Shawn Porter, great job to death. The Butterfly Body Band, man. Thank you for everything. Good luck. Wish you luck with your podcast and everything. Thank you, my man.
Appreciate
Thank
you.
you.